The AR-15, where the revolution began. Eugene Stoner's workshop, 1956. A rifle that would redefine modern warfare sits on a workbench, the AR-15. Lightweight aluminum receivers, a rotating bolt, and a cartridge that military minds couldn't wrap their heads around. The 5.56 by 45 millimeter NATO round. Smaller than a battle rifle cartridge, but fast, brutally fast, over 3,000 feet per second out of a 20-inch barrel. The AR-15 wasn't built like anything that came before it. Aircraft-grade aluminum, a direct impingement gas system that vents propellant gas directly into the bolt carrier. No heavy piston, no extra weight, just efficiency. The upper and lower receivers separate with 2 push pins. Barrels swap out. Stocks adjust. It's not a rifle, it's a platform. And that platform changed everything. Today, an AR-15 will cost you anywhere from $800 for a basic configuration to $2,500 for a premium build. But what Stoner created wasn't just a product, it was a philosophy. The M16, the rifle that nearly failed. 1964, the United States military adopts the AR-15 as the M16. Vietnam-bound troops get a rifle that weighs 6 pounds empty, fires 700 rounds per minute on full auto, and promises to revolutionize jungle warfare. Then the rifles start jamming. Soldiers die with unfired rounds still in the chamber. Mud, humidity, and bad ammunition turned Stoner's dream into a nightmare. The problem wasn't the design. The Army changed the gunpowder specification without chrome lining the chambers. They told troops the rifle was self-cleaning. It wasn't. After congressional hearings and field modifications, chrome-lined chambers, new buffer systems, and cleaning kits issued to every soldier, the M16 became what it should have been from the start. Reliable. The M16A2 arrived in 1983 with a heavier barrel, improved rear sight, and 3-round burst instead of full auto. By the time Operation Desert Storm kicked off, the M16 had proven itself in the sands of Iraq. Redemption through blood and engineering. A semi-automatic civilian M16 clone runs $1,000 to $1,800 today. The M4, shorter, faster, deadlier. Take an M16, cut the barrel down to 14.5 inches, add a collapsible stock, install a flat-top rail for optics. Now you have the M4 Carbine, the rifle that defined 21st century warfare. Special Forces adopted it first in the 1990s. By the invasion of Iraq in 2003, every branch wanted it. Lighter than the M16, more maneuverable in vehicles and urban environments, still firing 5.56 by 45 millimeter NATO, still using the same 30-round magazines, but built for the reality of modern combat. Close quarters, vehicle checkpoints, door-to-door fighting. The shorter barrel means less muzzle velocity, about 2,900 feet per second versus the M16's 3,100. But in a Fallujah alley, those 6 inches of length matter more than 200 feet per second. You've seen it in 030 when SEALs breach the Bin Laden compound. You've seen it in Lone Survivor when Marcus Luttrell fights his way down a mountain. The M4 isn't just military issue, it's the face of American infantry. Civilian M4-style carbines cost $900 to $2,000.
The AR-18, the rifle that lost but changed everything. 1963, Eugene Stoner leaves Armalite and designs a new rifle, not for the American military, but for export. The AR-18 uses stamped steel instead of forged aluminum, a short-stroke gas piston instead of direct impingement. It's cheaper to manufacture, easier to maintain, and it completely failed in the market. Howa in Japan made a few thousand. Sterling in the UK made more, but the AR-18 never caught on. Militaries stuck with the M16, or bought FALs and G3s. By the 1980s, production stopped. But the AR-18 didn't die. Its operating system, that short-stroke gas piston, became the foundation for the British SA-80, the German G36, the Singapore SAR-21, and dozens of others. The rifle failed. Its DNA succeeded. Original AR-18 rifles are collector's pieces today, fetching $3,000 to $5,000 when they appear at auction. The Stoner 63, the gun that could be everything. Eugene Stoner wasn't done innovating. In 1963, he built a weapon system so modular it could transform from an assault rifle to a belt-fed machine gun to a vehicle-mounted weapon, all by swapping components in the field. The Stoner 63, one platform, endless configurations. It used a gas-operated rotating bolt system. It could feed from magazines or belts, top-loading, side-loading, right-hand or left-hand ejection. On paper, it was perfect. In reality, it was too complex for mass adoption. The U.S. military passed, but the Navy SEALs didn't. In Vietnam, SEAL Team 1 carried Stoner 63 light machine guns on river patrol. Belt-fed, controllable recoil, reliable in swamps and humidity. It worked when M60s jammed and M16s fouled. The Stoner 63 didn't win contracts, but it won firefights. Original Stoner 63 systems are nearly unobtainable today, valued at $15,000 or more among serious collectors. The Masada, the prototype that never was. 2007, Magpul Industries, makers of polymer magazines and accessories, decides to build a rifle, the Masada. Piston-driven, fully ambidextrous, toolless barrel changes, multi-caliber capable. It's everything modern combat demands. Magpul partners with Bushmaster to manufacture it. Then the partnership implodes. Bushmaster takes the design. Magpul walks away. The Masada, as a Magpul product, never reaches civilian hands, but its legacy, that became something else entirely. Magpul Masada prototypes are legends in the collector world, impossible to find, impossible to price. The ACR, the Adaptive Combat Rifle. Bushmaster rebrands the Masada as the ACR, Adaptive Combat Rifle. Same piston system, same modular design, new name. The ACR can swap between 5.56 NATO, 6.8 SPC, and even 7.62 by 39 mm with a barrel and bolt change. Folding stock, suppressor ready, futuristic aesthetics. Hollywood loves it. You see ACRs in Sicario when Delta operators breach a tunnel, in Elysium when mercenaries patrol dystopian streets, in The Expendables 3 when Barney Ross's crew storms a compound. It looks like it belongs in the next decade.
But the ACR never became a military standard. Too expensive, too niche. Special operations units tested it. Some bought small quantities, but the M4 remained king. A Bushmaster ACR costs $2,200 to $3,000 today. The Robinson XCR-L, the underdog that worked. While Bushmaster marketed, Robinson Armament perfected. The XCR-L is a piston-driven rifle that runs cleaner than direct impingement systems. Multi-caliber capable, 5.56 NATO, 6.8 SPC, 7.62 by 39 mm. Quick change barrels, side-folding stock. It's not flashy, it's not in movies, but shooters who know. The XCR-L is reliable, accurate, built for people who care more about function than fame. At XCR-L costs $2,200 to $2,500. The MCX, the rifle that broke the rules. Sig Sauer looked at the AR-15 and asked, what if we kept what works and fixed what doesn't? The MCX looks like an AR. It takes AR triggers and magazines, but under the skin it's completely different. short-stroke gas piston, fully enclosed bolt carrier. No buffer tube required, so the stock can fold or collapse without affecting function. That makes it perfect for suppressed fire and confined spaces. Special operations units worldwide adopted it. It appears in Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan when CIA operatives hit targets in the Middle East, in Sicario Day of the Soldado during cartel raids. The MCX isn't an evolution of the AR-15, it's a revolution disguised as familiarity. An MCX costs $2,200 to $3,000. The M27 IAR, the Marine Corps' new standard. 2010, the U.S. Marine Corps wants to replace the M249 squad automatic weapon. Too heavy, too prone to failure. They want something more accurate, more reliable, and based on a platform Marines already trust. They choose the M27 Infantry Automatic Rifle, a modified HK-416 with a heavier barrel and improved cooling. The M27 fires 5.56 by 45 mm NATO from 30-round magazines. It's more accurate than the M249, more reliable in dust and sand. In testing, Marines preferred it overwhelmingly. By 2018, the Marine Corps made a radical decision: replace the M4 with the M27 as the standard infantry rifle. Now, every Marine rifleman carries an M27. It's the face of the modern Corps. Civilian HK-416 clones or variants cost $2,200 to $4,500. From Stoner's workshop to the battlefields of Iraq and Afghanistan, American rifle design has been a relentless pursuit of perfection. Some designs succeeded, others failed but inspired the next generation. All of them shaped modern warfare and the way Hollywood tells war stories. If you want more deep dives into the firearms that built movies and history, smash that like button and subscribe. We're just getting started.